right, today might have been the hottest day of the year, but I think you'll agree there's nothing hotter than Cheryl's moves on the dance floor. Now that deserves a round of applause, I think. That was absolutely So, as you should know, on Wednesday, Big Brother slid open its glittering patio doors to welcome in new celebs times 13. Unlucky for some, but never for us. Here's a recap of the week-ish that was.
Julie Gauthier, the situation. Julian Clary.
Hello. You guys have some fun. You better believe it.
Big Brother wants to see what formidable drama queens you really are.
You keep giving me the evils.
Don't talk shite. Shut up.
Big Brother started.
Are you a Gemini?
I am a Gemini.
Oh, I'm constantly attracted to Gemini.
I think Danica's hot. I feel like she likes me too, but I don't know how much.
She's playing games. You know it.
I interact with men and women on the internet. I feel really relaxed and safe.
Not for long.
This is the calm before the storm.
It's about to turn nasty. The person that I've chosen to nominate is Danica.
Rian. Jasmine.
Jasmine, you need to go home.
Facing this week's public vote are Rian and Jasmine.
God help the 3 people that voted for me actually like what to say.
Fuck off.
Don't like escorts.
Escort.
Think it's gross. It's just so horrible.
See? Sneeze, pee, everything.
Wow.
Good.
Do you think that showed your full range of talents?
Cheers.
British girls are crazy, bro.
I need to say sorry to you, Danica. I'm just sorry. I think that we should just have a fucking good time.
Do not be fooled.
I think the next few weeks will bring tears, tantrums.
One day is like a week's worth of soap opera episodes here.
Little shits.
5 days in and already there's been secret tasks, tears and several situations. And who better to talk us through the A to Z listers than my 3 guests? He's the Jasmine to our Danica, the Davina to our Brian, the Magaluf to our Magaloof, and quite frankly, the only guest we can get to turn up like clockwork on a Sunday. It's Ian Lee.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
I thought you'd be happy with that. Joining him is psychologist and body language expert, Dr. Pam Spur. First time on my show, I'm so excited. And finally, earlier this year, she spent 21 days in the Celeb Big Brother house, shredding her housemates' letters from home and trying to stop Denise Welsh from getting her tits out. Forgive and forget, I say. It's Nicola McLean! OK, but before we chew over the last 5 days' events, like that rock-hard bit of gum that spends its lifetime in Julie's gob, Jamie has something he wants to ask. Jamie?
Yeah, I do. What I want to know is exactly what age do you have to be for we to come out when... Oh, 38. If you don't know the answer to that, then feel free to get in touch about anything else Celeb BB related. Details are on screen now, and for goodness sake, this is not an opportunity for you to send me your sex texts, OK? Back to you, Alice.
Wink. Thanks, Jamie. So Celebrity Big Brother is obviously back, and we are very excited about that. But Ian, what are you making of our new lot of lodgers?
Yeah.
They're good, yeah? I told you to be quiet and polite, but is this all you can do?
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying Jasmine because she is obviously completely and utterly bonkers, isn't she? She's like properly...
Pam will be able to tell us if that's the official term, but...
I think it is the medical term. Don't leave any sharp knives with her because she will kill everybody in that house.
Oh, wow.
It's wonderful.
I don't think she's dangerous. Maybe a tongue. Razor-sharp tongue.
Razor-sharp tongue.
Ow! Girl! I didn't mean just say girl. I got carried away in the moment.
I know.
So what are your thoughts, Pam, from a professional psychological perspective? What do you think
Well,
of
we had a red carpet pick and mix, didn't we? You know, there is such a variety of personalities, but what's fascinating is there are a number of personalities in there who have similar traits of stability and resilience. So like Martin, Lorenzo, Harvey, Colleen, Julie, Cheryl, they've all got a lot of key traits that are quite similar and are good for the house. It's very positive. It only takes one Jasmine, though, to cause an explosion.
It does. It definitely does. Launch night saw Boreham Wood go Hollywood with some of the best acting this world has ever seen. Would you have fallen for it, Nicola?
Well, it was really like the task that Natalie did, yeah.
To be honest, I started clocking on to that it was a task with Natalie.
Okay.
You know, she kept on coming up to me and saying the same thing, and I really wanted to say, piss off! But then I thought, oh my God, she must be on a task. This is like really...
Hold your tongue.
Really bizarre, yeah. So, yeah, I think it was quite obvious, I do
Especially
think.
first night, maybe first few hours.
Yeah.
But then again...
But
there's been more drama since.
But sensible to approach Harvey with that, because he's an idiot. So he would get totally...
Oh, don't say that. Harvey's nice.
He's sweet, Ian.
I didn't say he wasn't sweet and nice. He's lovely. He's like a big Labrador puppy.
How can you call someone out of So Solid Crew an idiot?
Now, don't set it up for him, Nicola. Don't set it up for him. Well, I think it's fair to say that Julie always brings a touch of class to proceedings. After all, she is just Julie. Should we take a look?
Wow.
You keep giving me the evils.
Don't talk shite.
I'm not having the looks that you're giving me across the room. Shut up!
Fucking leave it.
Oh, well, I don't trust these two bitches now.
Oh, it's like a mouldy cock, innit? The poor bastard.
In the house are 11 other housemates, not quite as talented as you.
That's very true. Harvey, give it her. Thank you.
Julie, you're the best, man.
I can't believe I said bellend. Little bugger. She sucks in an this. Bog off, cock off. Ooh. Just a bit lower.
Is Julie up your street?
I love Bet Lynch. These kids in the audience don't realise, in the 70s and 80s, Bet Lynch was like a hot sex symbol. She was like the thing. She looks like Les Dawson now, but she was the thing. She was very important in my growing up as a young man. I love Bet Lynch. I think she's fantastic.
Not technically a name, but I'm going to roll with it. Nicola, does the house need a matriarch? Do we need a kind of alpha female like Julie?
Oh, she's brilliant. She's amazing. She's so funny, and I think that she's shocked a lot of people because she's really nice, and I think that people thought she was going to be a bit more of a bitch. But
and diva-ish,
I think that will come. I think she's fantastic. She's a really good housemate.
The cigarette with the cigarette holder, that's fantastic,
Can you
isn't
stop interrupting
I do
me?
apologise, you finished.
I knew I couldn't even finish a part.
Your point wasn't very valid, and you took
Ian,
a breath, so I dived in
my love
there.
for my life.
Yes.
She seems enamoured with Harvey already, and John, his bellend. Why do they get on so well?
What, Julie and his bellend?
Julie and Harvey, I think I mean.
Because, you know, she likes young, good-looking men. She was famous as a player, and he's a young, good-looking man, and he likes flirting, you know, he likes the
And
milf.
she is a flirt.
She
boy,
is.
Oh boy.
Mucky.
Well, Colleen is perhaps one person that hasn't fallen under her spell. Let's take a little look.
I know a lot of people that have worked with Julie, and they said, "Oh, she can be really difficult, and if she likes you, great, and if she doesn't, you're in big trouble." So I was a little bit scared, and then I've come in, and she seems to just love everyone. You know, oh, aren't they lovely, the young ones? Oh, isn't Prince lovely, and isn't this lovely? And I'm thinking, there's something insincere about it.
Does Colleen want Julie's position in the house, or is this still all about the nomination?
I think this is more about the nominations. Now, she quite naturally could have been a sort of co-matriarch, and the first couple of days they were bonding really well. So when she was nommed by her, it was like a betrayal.
Yeah.
A real betrayal. So she's hurting deeply about it, she's angry about it, and that last bit where she, you know, her body language says when she does that thing about, and, you know, she's insincere. She feels bad saying that about her. But no, I think it's caused a lot of conflict, and I hope Colleen kind of moves on with it, because she could be a fantastic kind of co-matriarch.
Okay, because she aligned herself perhaps with it
And
initially.
I think she could realign her if she can just forgive for that nom.
Forget.
Exactly.
Face-to-face nominations always cause a stir. Do you think the right people went up, though?
Yeah, I do. And when Jasmine got nominated, I was like, yeah, get her out. But she should stay in, because she is the most exciting housemate in there. She's really exciting. You know, she's bonkers, and she's you know, a bitch. But that would make exciting TV. The thing I don't get about it is they're all like, oh no, I've got to nominate. Oh no, I've got to. But they've seen Big Brother before. They know the concept as you go in.
It's hard when you're in there.
Only Martin really said it's a game, let's just not get offended by it. But pretty much everyone
It's impossible when you're in there to not get offended, and you feel bad nominating. Like, you do, you genuinely do.
Shred.
Yeah, I wanted my letter, so I shredded, I did. But nominations are difficult, and, you haven't done it, so you shouldn't try.
You get the same money if you're in there for 3 minutes or 3 weeks.
Which I think was the Prince. That was the Prince's argument.
Prince Tony of Hollyoaks, of course. His argument is it's a game. You get the same.
But you shouldn't go in there. People shouldn't be in there for the money. People should be in there for
the spiritual journey.
You're the only one that has been in there. Is nominating?
I was in there for a spiritual journey, actually. Thank you very much.
And it was a roller coaster.
And it was a roller coaster one.
Do you think nominating because people have kids or because they're missing their kids, is that a cop out?
Well, Michael nominated me on the when we did the live nominations. Michael Madsen nominated me for missing my kids, and to be fair, I was miserable and I was crying, as you all seen, and I was quite happy to go home.
Yeah. I think if you're talking about it and saying you're missing them, you've kind of got to expect that people might use
as well. You'd prefer him to say she's missing her kids, she wants to go home, then she's an absolute bitch, get her out. Do you know what I mean?
I think you probably
I was quite happy with that.
Now, for those of you who think we've gone all starry just because we've got a house full of celebs, think again. We're still scraping the bottom of the barrel just as we always have. We've even got the same old bog standard contact details. Just look. Get in touch on Twitter or through our website. I know, boring. Pam's going rubbish. After the break, we'll find out if Danica's flirting could land her in a sticky situation, and Jamie will be revealing some exclusive house action. See you in a bit.